Now we still need to write a bit more code to access media on the iPhone, specifically the images in the photo library. Now at this point, the Photo View's Info button is not yet connected to the Show Info method, mainly because it would just lead to a blank screen. And what we really wanted to do is to act somewhat like the main View's Info button, which leads to a flip side view. Only what we want the Info button to do on the Photo View is to flip to the Image Picker and access media, in this case images, from the iPhone's photo library. To enable the user to pick a photo from the iPhone photo library, from an app that is, you can create an object of the UI Image Picker controller class. Now we just finished doing the onTimer method here to create our animated second view, our photo view. What we want to do in here is create the Image Picker controller. So let's start by typing void Image Picker controller, and it's a UI Image Picker controller pointer. Picker did finish picking image, and it fills in the rest. UI image, imaging info, NS dictionary, editing info. Now what's going on here is that the UI Image Picker controller class manages the interfaces for choosing and taking pictures, and it handles all the user interactions. All we have to do is tell it which user interface to display, present it, and then dismiss it from your associated delegate object when the user picks an image. So to use this class, we provide a delegate that conforms to the UI Image Picker Controller Delegate Protocol, and also to the UI Navigation Controller Delegate Protocol. The UI Image Picker Controller Delegate Protocol defines methods that a delegate object must implement to interact with the image picker. What happens is the UI Image Picker Controller class notifies our delegate of the user's actions, and we're responsible for dismissing the picker and returning to the app's views. So what we're doing here is tell the delegate that the user picked an image, then dismisses the image selection. We'll type that now. So here is how the code works. Picker, dismiss, modal view controller, animated, yes. Okay, so we're going to have a nice animated dismissal of that modal view controller, which is used for the image picker. The falling image will become the image, and what else will it do? It'll retain falling image. So that's what our image picker controller method will do. Simply tells the delegate that the user picked an image, then dismisses the image selection, hides the image picker, and shows the photo view with the picked image. The image used with this instance method is the image that the user picked. Editing info here is a dictionary containing any relevant editing information, but if editing is disabled, as it is in this app, this parameter is nil. Now we also need, besides the image picker controller method, is an image picker controller did cancel method. And there it is. In fact, it's all filled out for us, except of course what it does. And what it does right here with the picker is it dismisses the modal view controller animated yes. This message, image picker controller did cancel, tells the delegate that the user canceled the pick operation. So all we're really doing is dealing with a cancel, so our code just dismisses the image selection. But we have forgotten a bracket right there. So now we need to really use this image picker with our show info method. We need to define our show info method, which is an IB action, show info. So first we have to allocate the image picker controller. We do that as a UI image picker controller allocation, very standard with a simple init. And we want to assign the delegate to this delegate object. Now we want to use the image picker controller source type statement to set the type of picker interface displayed by the controller. And really what we wanted to do is be a controller to pick photos from the photo library. So we type image picker controller source type, which is where we get the images from, and that would be UI image picker controller source type photo library, semicolon. So now we've established the image picker is going to go to the photo library to get the image. And we make sure that that delegate is self. And we need the image controller modal transition style statement to set the transition style to use when presenting the current view controller. And we're just going to use the default setting for this, which is vertical. Image picker controller modal transition style. UI modal transition style cover vertical. Now we have to assign my world app delegate as the app delegate, UI application, shared application. We need this for the image picker to be a shared application. We need a frame for this app delegate. So we do a CG rect frame 1, our app delegate, scroll view frame. We've already defined these earlier, frame 1. and our frame 1 origin for the X point, frame 1 size, and our frame 1 origin Y point is 0. So we take this modal view controller set to image picker controller. We say it's animated. And then finally, we release the image picker controller because we no longer need it. And it's always good to release those things that you have allocated. So really what's going on here at the end is that we are presenting a modal view managed by the view controller and then releasing the image picker controller. Now we have our methods in our photo view controller. And we're going to soon go back to our interface and connect our buttons on the photo view. And we're going to modify the window for scrolling.